Hi, Mike Brantley, auctioneer. About half of the United States license auctioneers in somewhat of a comprehensive fashion, in other words, statewide. In my home state of Ohio, one thing they got right was they licensed auctioneers statewide and further preempted local township, city licensing. In other words, they said, we're going to license auctioneers in Ohio. We're going to grant auctioneer licenses to entities and individuals, people, business, what have you, around the state. And we are going to be the sole regulator of the auction business here in Ohio. And we're not the only state that's done this. So I have an Ohio auctioneer's license, and I roll into Cincinnati, Ohio to conduct an auction. A gentleman comes up in probably a white pickup truck with a label on the side and says, "Hey, are you Mr. Brantley?" I said, "I am." He says, "Well, you're in Cincinnati, and within the Cincinnati city limits, we don't see that you have a Cincinnati auctioneer license." What would my reply be? You can't require me to have a Cincinnati auctioneer's license because the state of Ohio is the sole regulator of auctioneers in this state. And in fact, state law preempts, takes precedence over, and prohibits any local licensing. Has that happened to auctioneers here in Ohio? Sure has. If your state is licensing auctioneers, there's a statewide license in place, you better check to see if that statewide license preempts local licensing. There are states near Ohio that have statewide licensing, but no such preemption. What's the what situation does that cause? Well, here's what it causes. I have a statewide license, but I pull into a city, township, county, village, town, and they can require me to purchase another license, another permit. In other words, the state licenses auctioneers, but doesn't preempt, doesn't prohibit any other political subdivision from requiring a license or permit. What a horrible, horrible system. So if your state licenses auctioneers, it would be more than prudent to ensure that that license law preempts local licensing. Statewide licensing, it seems to me, statewide licensing without a preemption of local licensing is not serving auctioneers well, not serving the public well. Mike Brantley, auctioneer. Pleasure to be with you today. Other videos on this same page, others forthcoming. Have a great day and stay safe.